gentlemen, Primetime CP23 here, and we are back with another barbarian build video. Today we are going to be focusing on the Wrath of the Waste set Whirlwind Barb, featuring the bul-kathos weapons. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the equipment, gems, the cube, all that stuff. So let's start out with the weapons. For this build we're going to be using the bul-kathos mighty weapons, the swords. By the way, I apologize about the lighting, it just got bright outside, so anyways, we're going to be using bul-kathos weapons for the set bonus. Increase fury generation by 10. During Whirlwind, you gain 30% increased attack speed and movement speed. That's huge. And then we are also going to be using the 6-piece Wrath of the Waste set, which during Whirlwind we take 50% less damage. We're going to be whirlwinding constantly, and also it gains the effect of the Dust Devil's Rune, and all whirlwind damage increased by 800%. That is where literally 100% of our damage is coming from. So we have the 6-piece. Currently I'm using rubies, or red gems, whatever you want to call them, for the additional strength, but at higher GRs it will probably be better to start using the resistance gems. For our rings, we've got Convention of the Elements and Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. We're using Nemesis bracers. I actually just got this particular pair of Nemesis bracers. I had been using a non-ancient set, or a non-ancient pair, and actually just got these ancient ones about 5 minutes before starting this recording. So I'm really excited to get in and start using these because this has cold skills, deal 16% more damage. I actually switched runes, and I'm now using the Hurricane rune, which we'll get more into the skills here in just a bit. Hellfire Amulet, I've got the Nerves of Steel passive on it, and then we've just got the helmet and shoulders of the Waste set. In the helmet, I'm actually using a Reduce All Resource Cost gem, which helps with the overall resource cost to run this build, because you're literally whirlwinding constantly. And if you look at my fury bar, I'm not losing any fury. I'm literally able to constantly have full fury, and that is actually why I am using the Aquila Cuirass, words are fun, in the cube. While above 90% primary resource, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. So we're starting to see kind of a trend here where our damage taken is heavily reduced. In addition to that, I'm also using Ingeom for the cooldown reduction, because this helps us keep up our Wrath of the Berserker and Ignore Pain. And of course, Skull Grasp increases the damage of Whirlwind by 300%. Between Ingeom and the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, we don't really have any problems. We have Wrath of Berserker for every single elite pack, basically, and that's the main thing that you need it for. I just realized I forgot to go over the belt. We are using the Pride of Cassius for increasing the duration of Ignore Pain by 6 additional seconds. And I think that's going to be that. Let's get into the skills here. I am using the Demoralize rune on Threatening Shout and the Hurricane rune on Whirlwind. Previous to getting this new Nemesis Bracers, I had been using Blood Funnel, which is actually physical damage, which I'm a little curious to see how it's going to work now that I'm not getting this additional health that's caused by critical hits while whirlwinding. But this is actually but the Whirlwind rune is actually going to be pulling enemies towards me, so I'm excited to see how that's going to work. Ignore Pain, we actually use Contempt for Weakness because it is my personal favorite, where it basically works as a miniature healing potion when you pop it. And then we've got Furious Charge, and really Furious Charge I should probably swap out with something else, because I don't know that I've used Furious Charge since I started this build. But it's there in case we have to get out of dodge immediately. Which, like I said, we haven't. I have not had to in probably 15 to 20 hours of running Whirlwind. I'm using Warcry Impunity to increase my resistances, and Wrath of the Berserker Insanity. For my passives, as I said in my Hellfire Amulet, I have the Nerves of Steel passive also. I'm using Ruthless to deal additional damage to weak enemies. Unforgiving, which helps with that Fury situation and makes Aquila Cuirass something, you know, that's kind of viable. And then Rampage, increased strength by 1% for 8 seconds after killing or assisting in killing an enemy. Effect stacks up to 25 times. And Bloodthirst, each point of fury spent heals you for 966 life. Currently, I'm at 1.1 million life. So that 966 life that I'm healed, I mean, it's also increased by 1% of my health globe healing bonus, which I'm not positive what that is right off the top of my head. I'll have to look. It may not seem like a whole lot, but because I'm literally always spending fury in this build, it does probably help me out a little bit. Health globe glowiness. Words are fun. Health globe healing bonus is 59,608. So, what, 1% of that would be 590? Yeah, 590-ish. So, I'm getting roughly 1,400 in healing every second. Just to make the video go a little smoother, we're going to go ahead and do a GR55. But first, let me show you Paragons. On Paragons, I have max movement speed because I don't have anything on my gear, and then I dumped everything into strength. Here, crit hit chance, cooldown reduction, and I'm currently working on attack speed. An argument could be made that crit hit damage is better than attack speed or cooldown reduction, but I think they're all kind of evenly needed. after crit hit chance. Crit hit chance is the main one that I'm focusing on here. Defense, as always, resist all, life, and armor. And utility, I went with area damage, resource cost reduction, life per hit, and gold find eventually. And let's get into this GR 55, which is equal to Torment 12. So you literally come into the rift and instantly start whirlwinding, because that gets your Taeguk stacks up, which I just realized I did not talk about. But I'm running Taeguk, Gogok of Swiftness, and I just remembered that I forgot to change that. I had been running Bane of the Stricken, but I had switched it out just for, you know, kind of looking around, testing purposes, I guess. With Bane of the Trapped. I always get Trapped and Powerful confused. I don't know why. So I'm running Bane of the Trapped, Gogok Swiftness, and Taeguk. Words are fun. Since I probably just misspelled or mispronounced everything. But whatever, you know. That's life. The gameplay is actually not too difficult. You literally just run around as fast as you can and try to hit things with your swords. Ideally, my damage would be a little higher than this. I think my sheet damage was like 500,000. So, I mean, that's one thing that could be improved upon, would be the damage. Because, I mean, as you can see, right here anyway, I'm barely even taking damage. Between the Aquila Caress, the Wrath of the Wastes, damage reduction, and the Taeguk, I'm sorry, I was kind of spacing out, and just everything else. I mean, I don't really worry about dying. It's been a long time since this character has died. Now that I say that, I've probably jinxed myself, but that's beside the point. Currently 8:39 in the morning, and I need to be going to bed because I have to work this evening. For those who don't know, I currently work nights. Got off work at 3 a.m., came home, and started playing Diablo, basically. Streamed for a couple hours. Got power leveled. Found a really nice group of people that power leveled me. I wanted to build a monk, and the goal for monk was to get Lashing Tail Kick built. Well, not only did they power level me, they also started just dropping all kinds of equipment for me. So I've almost got the a Lashing Tail Kick set built. I don't have full Sun Wukong set yet, and I don't have enough Ancients to make a Legacy of Nightmares build yet. But once I actually get that build finished, I'll probably make a video on that also. Just because monk is fun. Yeah. See, I'm not exactly tearing through this rift at GR55, but I mean, I think this is a pretty safe time to be at if I don't die, which I don't expect to die. But all of that arcane damage is tearing my shit up. They're dead now, so it's okay. Currently at about 15 minutes on this recording. So I assume as soon as I kill the Rift Guardian, I'll probably end this recording. And I don't know if I'm going to post it as soon as I get done, or if I'm going to wait and post it Friday morning when I get home. Grand scheme of things, probably doesn't matter. So I'll probably just go straight to bed after this. We've actually gotten a lot closer to dying here than I thought we would. But, I mean, I think we're okay. Here we go. Oh my god, 2 packs and both of them have shielding. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah. Come on, man Carver, let's go. The gameplay can get a bit, I mean repetitive. That's not what I was going for though. It can get a bit nauseating when you're spinning constantly. It's not so bad until like you hit a speed pylon. But oh god, when you hit a speed pylon, you're just going around in circles so fast, it's a little nauseating at times. And that's a GR55. Done. Yeah, see, that's the biggest reason why I was using Bane of the Stricken, was because my Bane of the Trap is only a 35. So, I had been using this Bane of the Stricken that's level 50. So, that will, I think, do it for this video. If you have stayed tuned this long, let me know in the comments by typing "words are fun" in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Primetime CP23, and I'm out.